That day he found me. Few are born with it. Fewer still can summon it without training. But that day I had done so, not through study or focus, but through anger. From that moment on, I was no longer simply an orphan sheltered by kindness. I was something else, something the elders could not quite name but dared not ignore. After that day at the school, everything changed. The headmistress, terrified by what she had seen, refused to let me return. I was sent back to the orphanage, a cold, crumbling place on the outskirts of White Bridge, where unwanted children were kept more out of obligation than compassion. The other children avoided me after the incident, whispering that I was cursed, that spirits followed me when I slept. Then, one evening, Emmet came to the orphanage. He spoke quietly with the matron, and after a long conversation she brought me to him. I remember the way he looked at me, not with fear, but with curiosity. "You don't understand what happened to you," he said gently. "But I do. Come with me, and I'll help you make sense of it." And so I left the orphanage behind and followed him to the Temple of Igrus. Though I had seen it from afar, a silhouette of marble and blackstone rising against the pale mountains, standing before it, filled me with awe. The temple seemed alive, humming faintly with the echo of ancient spells. Inside, I was brought before Ulris Grimoire, the arcanist leader, and the 10 masters of the temple, Emmet among them. A handful of robed students stood along the walls, whispering as the masters studied me in silence. No one knew what to make of me. I was a child with no family, no lineage, yet I had summoned power that only a trained arcanist should wield. The council's discussion went long into the night. "It is clear she holds the arcane," Ulris said finally, his voice steady but wary. "Yet we have traced no bloodline, no ancestry, no spark to explain it. There are whispers," another master murmured, "that some are born with magic unbound, gifts of the Watcher's lingering essence. But those are only stories." Ulris regarded me closely, his expression unreadable. "Stories often begin with truth," he said. Then his gaze shifted to Emmet. "You found her, did you not?" "I did," Emmet replied. "And I believe her arrival here is no accident. The power in her must be understood and guided before it consumes her." There was a heavy silence. Finally, Ulris gave a single nod. "Very well. You will take her as your apprentice, Emmet. Train her. Watch her. And if her power grows unstable, you will answer for it." That was how my life at the temple began.